Okay, hello, welcome back everyone. This is like day 6 or something, 7 of exploration, and I have still I haven't completed 5.2 Natlan yet, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish, sadly, anytime soon, even though the main event of the patch is already released. But I think the reason why I have like 70% exploration in the Kwahuakin Valley area is because I haven't done any of the local legend totem thingies. So yeah, I need to do that then. I know there's something here. I don't think that was the right thing to do. Because it's just taking me further away from the quest. Okay, I'll just go back. Or maybe that was the right thing to do. Yeah, I saw this bridge and I was like, I must have to go here or something. Let me make sure there's nothing left in this area before I leave. Okay, whatever. This guy, I already talked to him. Oops. It's been like 2 days since I've seen them. Hey, you're finally back. What did you find down there? Tell me all about it. You found another piece of pyrophosphorite? Wow, and here I thought that the one I have was the only one in the world. Wait, could mine be a counterfeit? The one we found down there looks ordinary too, other than the patterns on it. We also discovered that over the years, many adventurers have set off to find the Tonatia and the Jade, but they all failed, and no one has been able to prove the existence of the vessel in the sky. Most think it's just a dream, an illusion, a fantasy that people suffering due to the abyss find solace in. So their adventures were never recorded by storytellers, and their deeds were never lauded. If we cannot find the Tonatia and retrieve the Jade of Return, then everything they did would have been in vain. The journey itself is significant. Leave it to me. Looks like pyrophosphorates contain the energy as well. We've seen this in another previous mural. Why did they put that there? Is that the altar? That's gonna be hard to reach. We can fly just fine, but how about Marks and Bona? Did you forget that I'm an adventurer of the Flowercat Feather Clan? I have plenty of flight experience myself. I can get over there, easy, even with Marks in tow. Is this going to be a race? I'll lead the way, so just follow. This feels like it could get super dangerous, and we can't know what might happen, so hold on tight, Marks. But first... Okay. OMG. Girl, I don't even know where we're going. I would raise her. There it is. Why is it taking forever to sync? Except I need the... Where am I? Map changes. Not to spoil. There you are. Wow, Bona, that was super quick. We almost couldn't keep up back there. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself after seeing the altar of primal flame just up ahead. So all we gotta do is use this altar, and we can go to the Tonatia, right? But even if a huge wind current were to lift us off the ground, who knows how long we'd have to fly before we get up there. Just thinking about it is getting me all worried. Don't be scared, Paimon. Anyway, so we're going to offer pyrophosphorite on the altar, right? But we've got 2 of them rocks on our hands, so let's put them both up here just to be safe. Hold on a second. Grandpa! سلام! چطوری؟ آره
کجا هستی؟
خونه
پیش مامانی؟
آره توی اتاق من هستم
کجاست؟
توی اتاقش هست
تو اتاقشه؟
آره میتونی به اون زنگ بزنی؟ پیش منه اونجاه
نه نمیخوام شما خوبی؟
آره ما رفتیم بیرون یه ذره تو هم خوبی؟
رفتی؟
آره با مامان با وایپو وایگون
آها با هم رفتی شما خوبی الحمدلله
مرسی
کی میاد برام کدی میگی اینجا؟
من نمیام برای اینکه من میام ولی میدونم میاد پیش شما یه روز فکر میکنم ساندی میاد
ساندی؟
آره
ماشینش هم اینجاست
آره میدونه باید بیاد
خیلی خوب باشه همین سلام برسم خوب باشی انشالله انشالله من دعا میکنم که یه حضبین خودم باید پیدا بشه
مرسی
خب من دعا میکنم بعدم تو رو میبینم انشالله حالا پیش بابا هستم
خب خوبه
آره بابا از من مواظبت میکنه
خوب کرده مرسی تو منو زنگ زدی
قربونت برم سلام برسون
مرسی
خدا
خداحافظ
东西，不去看吗？不去看看吗？
Okay. Okay, we're back. Wow, we really are flying. The wind's pretty nice, huh? Once we enter the cloud layer, things won't be nearly this relaxing, you know? Oh no, where is she? She doesn't exist. We're alive. Sure feels great to step on solid ground again. But you float. Hey, there's a huge difference between hovering near the ground and being blown all over the place in the skies. Is that the Tonatia? It looks more like a huge ball of yarn than a ship, though. Or snakes, what with those tangled lines. But it looks safer at least, so let's fly over there. But where did Bona go? She did say she has a lot of flying experience, but Paimon's still kinda worried. We don't know if we just stay here either way. You're right, we have to get going. Maybe she's already waiting for us on board the ship. Then let's go. The Tonatia Quivers, Act 3. This must be the final act then. It's actually stunning here. Oh, Grandpa's calling again. Grandpa, salam. Hafiz, Grandpa, love you. It's so funny because like I feel like I'm really being tested. I don't have a moment of peace to just play games, but on the other hand, I am kind of blessed, you know, that I have my whole family always around, but it's like gotta treasure it while it lasts. But yeah, I'm moving in literally 2 days, so this will be no more soon enough. Gameplay. Oh no. I clicked on it at the same time. Okay. What's this? It looks like pyrophosphorite, but it's all shiny and flamey and stuff. Sure looks more powerful than the ones Bona has. Could this be pyrophosphorite's original form? Ouch, it's burning hot. Don't just touch whatever you find. I didn't realize. What is it? Do you know something about this? It's finally your time to shine, huh? Wow. Guess we'll let you handle any hot and sizzling treasures from now on. Hey, over here. It's Bona. How did she get here? Did she land? Anyway, let's go over there first. Ancient mechanisms on the Tonatia. The Tonatia that floats above the Sea of Clouds was constructed using large quantities of ancient mechanisms left over from the era of the ancient dragons. These ancient mechanisms connect the core of the Tonatia with all the floating islands, and mastering their operation will make it easy to freely traverse between the Tonatia and other areas. Flipping the core mechanism can create linkages between the different lifts on the floating islands and the illusory paths. And when lifts on the floating islands are connected to the Tonatia core by illusory paths, operating the lifts will also lift or lower the core mechanism. I literally did not read that in my head. We'll figure it out. Crackling mysterious firestones. The mysterious, constantly burning firestone that contains the power of the primal flame. Even those who fear not fire should not touch it lightly. Only those with the Flame Lord's blessing can pick it up. If you can find a way to pick up enough firestones and throw them into the altar of the primal flame, perhaps something will happen. Okay. How's Marcus gonna go there? Altar of Primal Flame on the Tonatia? A mysterious mechanism aboard the Tonatia that seems similar to the Altar of Primal Flame in Natlan. Atop which an eternal flame burns. The flames burn still brighter if you throw enough firestones inside, and perhaps even the floating Jade of Return may burn forth. Where did the little Tapatlosaurus who's with you go? Don't leave your companions behind, alright? Fine. Did that do anything? No, it's a puzzle. One more piece somewhere. This is like really, really hard for me. Let's do... Oh, I see. I saw how that connected. But I don't know how to get it there. Oh, what's I? Oh my gosh, that's so stupid of me. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I hate you. Hurry. There you are. Lei, Paimon, Marks. Hey there, Bona. Paimon's glad to see you're okay. Rawr. Oh, worried about me, Paimon? Don't worry. I'm the ace adventurer of the Flower Feather clan. It'll take a lot more to bring down someone like me. How did you end up here? Well, after I got separated from you guys in the clouds, I was blown onto a floating rock and passed out. I'm not sure how much time went by, but when I woke up, I found myself here. When I woke up, I searched everywhere, but had no luck finding you, so I thought you... Anyway, looks like you guys are tougher than you seem to. Well, Paimon was just about to ask how you got up here, actually. These are all isolated floating islands, so did you fly up here or something? Let's talk about that later. Anyway, this is the Tonatiuh we've been looking for. Our adventure has been a great success. But from the looks of this place, it doesn't seem to have treasures scattered everywhere like the legends say. Has someone else come and taken them all away? For my part, I'd bet on our so-called Tonatiuh treasures being made up by tribal storytellers. Huh? No way. So you're telling Paimon that we came here for nothing? While the treasures might be fabricated, that doesn't mean the Jade of Return we're looking for isn't here. We can't give up hope yet. Also, look up at that thing over there. See how there's something inside? You found a pyrophosphorite inside the core of Chulul right just now, didn't you? Well, based on my experience as an adventurer, it stands to reason that the Jade of Return we seek is in there. In that case, let's figure out a way to get up there and smash it open. Something tells me things won't be that simple. Yeah, this doesn't look like something we can break open using only brute force. My adventuring experience suggests that there should be some sort of mechanism around here, just like when we got the pyrophosphorite earlier. Speaking of mechanisms, this must be it right here. It looks exactly like the altar of primal flame we saw earlier. What a coincidence. Wait, this can't be a coincidence. This must be some sort of clue. If it's a clue, maybe we should try using the pyrophosphorite to, hang on. We don't have any left, do we? Marks is carrying one right now. Oh yeah, we stumbled upon this on our way here. This must be it. Are you familiar with the principle of the adventurer's key? It states that the crucial item needed at the final stage of an adventure is always acquired at the beginning. That sounds like nonsense. Plus, this interval is kind of tight, don't you think? That said, this thing sure does look like pyrophosphorite. Well, apart from the constant crackling and spitting flames, Paimon thinks they're exactly the same. Wow, you're right. I totally wouldn't have realized if it weren't for you, Paimon. That, sounds like a you problem. But anyway, based on what you said, we just need to collect stones like that, right? Well, if we're looking for these firestones, there are 4 in total on this ship. For example, there should be one on the floating island across from us. Ooh. Wait, Bona, how do you know all this? It's almost like you've been here before. Really, it feels like there's more to this than an adventuring experience. How should I put it? I guess it's like an adventurer's premonition. I'm not sure why, but as soon as I saw this altar, I knew how to use it. I was also investigating this place before meeting you guys. Conducting a thorough preliminary investigation is a must for an ace adventurer, don't you think? I see. Guess you learn something every day. Wait, so you've just been brute forcing your way through this whole time? Must be nice being able to fight. Speaking of which, how are we even gonna get over there? Might be a little tricky, even for you. Also, aren't you curious about how I got up here earlier? Now's the time to show you my discovery. Well, how about it? We can use this mechanism to freely travel between the floating islands. I'm counting on you to find them. Just holler over to me if you cross over to another floating island and can't get back here. Alright, and we'll leave the job of holding the firestones up to you, Marks. Let's go. Okay. So we found one, and that's a great start. First step's always the hardest, as they say. Things should go more smoothly from here on out. Anyway, I'll be counting on you to find those firestones. Just holler if you need anything. Okay. Where to first? There's something there, there's something there. I guess we can start on the right side. This stuff is like really hard to locate on the map. Oh, it's all the way over here. Jesus. Okay. Note someone left behind 3. Understand this, brethren. Everything comes at a price, and anything that surpasses human wisdom cannot be relied upon. The ancient dragons believed that technology and the Flame Lord's authority would grant them overlordship for 10,000 years. But through this, they also lost the strength to progress and eventually lost it all. If we rely on heaven's rules, not only shall we be bound by the earth, but we shall in the end become but puppets, strung up on the Lord of the Night's strings. Never stop moving forward, or our beloved king and our alliance's glorious cause shall be destroyed in but an instant. I saw, in those dark, bedeviled skies, the stallions that raced amidst the true stars, and then at last I understood that all empires, no matter how great, will eventually become barriers in the way of living beings and their continued evolution. Only. Okay, we're back. I finished eating dinner, and I also watched a movie with my family. It's called like After Us or something, as a Chinese movie. And it was kind of whatever. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Chinese media. But I love Hoyo games. But yeah, it was like one of those typical Chinese movies that focuses a lot on like aesthetics over like actual plot, which is to some people's taste. Okay, should I get out of this guy? Because I want to use my compass. Okay. I have my interactive map up. I have my stream recording, and I'm ready to go. Nothing else here, right? Okay, yeah, Paimon did say that there's no treasure here. But how are we supposed to get in there too? Yeah, what the hell? Nice. No. You're kidding. Oh, okay, yeah. Oops. Awesome. Let me mark that down. Oh no. I don't know if you noticed, but I have kind of like the worst freaking account ever. I mean, the worst team ever right now. Oh god. Should I just not even try? Because yesterday I didn't play too much because I was driving from my dad's house to my mom's house, and I was like packing a lot, and it was also Thanksgiving. And Jesus, that's a tough guy. So we also celebrated a couple birthdays in the family. So yeah, I obviously didn't spend my time playing Genshin, even though I wanted to, sadly. But you know, I know there's gonna be plenty of time for me to play. I don't know. Once I live by myself, I don't know. It's hard to know. Because I could also be getting a life. I'm not sure. Although I don't think I'm gonna be getting a life. A chest. I think that's their first chest here. That's interesting. Let's read that first. You must believe, brethren, the great Pyro Archon, she belongs slight, guides us, and our victory is inevitable. Listen not to the chaotic rumors spread by tale-tellers in the wilderness, and heed neither the words of false gods nor the rebellion of the golden-eyed. The only one we should worship is him, for he is the one true king who is of humanity, the one true human God. The true God shall never die. Glory eternal. Remember when we thought he was going to be playable? Poor Shibelong. I was ready. I was ready for a male, like, lore-relevant male character for once. But alas, I don't think he's going to be playable. I haven't read the spoilers yet for the part 3 or 5.3 Archon quest. I'm not planning to. But I feel like the vibe's giving. Let's go. Let's return to the altar. What the heck? Excuse me. Bona, over here, over here. Oh, righto. Check this out. Will this work now? It's so pretty here, I love it. Not bad. That's half of them. Let's keep it up. Anyway, I'll be counting on you to find those firestones. Just holler if you need anything. In my head, I gave her Beto's voice. She's so Beto to me. Okay, let's go to this one. I had lost my train of thought, but I didn't want to interrupt what was happening with Mark's bringing the whatever pyrophosphorite to the thing. I thought something amazing would happen, and it didn't, but whatever. Okay. Hello? Oh. An alien ticket. Okay, I see the bird story and I need to indwell it, I guess, but just in case, there's nothing. There's unlimited. Oh, just kidding. Oops. I thought there was unlimited. Let me find this on the... There we go. The mappy. This is like the perfect place to use the interactive map. Otherwise, there's so much random... There's so many layers in here. Catch up with it. Where did it go though? Okay, let's read that at least. Oh, we did it out of order. Okay, number 2. Remember this, brethren. Humanity is the apex life form, the final destination of all things that live in this world. The bishops of the great volcano once held themselves masters of evolution, but they lost their wisdom in their lengthy, chaotic adaptations, and with it their power, becoming but beasts to be slaughtered by humans. The devolution of the pyro-bishops proves that dragonkind has been abandoned by the evolutionary path. Their heirs have lost their primal flame's purity, and the sovereign of fire shall never again be born from amongst them. Under his guidance, humanity came to rule the land, and one day we shall conquer the heavens also. Thus, be not bound by the realm of night. Those upon whom have been bestowed the fortune of boarding this ship, go ye forth, take the first step toward the realization of our great cause. Were it not for the arbitrary divine punishment that divided my race and cut off their evolutionary paths, why would I have needed to seek new possibilities in humanity? O humanity, you who were created, you will never understand, for you are but one stage in this evolution. Chills. Literal chills. I love that so much. I really like how they're really integrating the dragons into the lore of humanity. Like, I don't know, I just love like the religious and philosophical like implications that Genshin has, like even with, what is it called, Gnosticism. I think that's the coolest shit ever, and that's why I like really hold Genshin in high regard in regards to like works of fiction. Like, it's incredibly thought out. I don't know how Hoyoverse did it. I really don't. Let's return. Do you think I already read this one? I don't think so. No, this is the first one. Know this, brethren. Not once has the sage ever cared about humanity's survival. For the sake of the path of evolution, The sage was even willing to sacrifice the future of its own kind. Heaven cares not about the wills of those who dwell in this world. We are viewed as pillars that bear up the earth, necessary for the struggle against its personal foes. And so, we may rely on neither the wisdom of dragons nor the Lord of the Night's might, nor may we pray to any god other than the one and only Pyro Archon. The only road left to us is the path of Shibalank. Mine foolish heir, O you who assert such narrow opinions of species, evolution is a mingled thing, not pure and untainted as you have imagined. That is precisely why evolution opposes eternity. I really think this is some of the best writing. Because I can actually understand it. Usually when I read stuff like this, I literally do not understand what it's saying. And I still don't understand it very well because I'm not very much a critical thinker. That's literally the same thing she said last time. And Paimon. Let's return. But yeah, this is not boding well for her. I like to call him X-Blunk. I think that's way cooler than Shibalank. So I think I'm just gonna go with that. X-Blunk. I wonder which other direction we have to go in now because we went in the 3 directions already. Or maybe we only needed 3. Yeah, I think we only needed 3. Just one more to go now. The finish line is just around the corner. Anyway, I'll be counting on you to find that last firestone. Okay, she said that already. But I mean, I can't really blame them because whoa, why is it suddenly rising? No, no! Jump, no, no! Stop it! What the heck? Thank God I have the gliding champion of Mondstadt with me. Lower? Nah. What the heck? My quick thinking skill have saved the day. Okay, should we just fly up there? Literally, what do they expect from us? Fine. She tried to kill me. Okay. What the heck was that? How am I supposed to get there? There we go. Let's go. Another one of them. Oh God.
有大家在身边，伤口就不会。
该出发了，插风，克，
箭如雨下。
云野，夜明，起，克。
I have a Kazuha DPS now.
收起来吧，我来保护大家。极寒，追我驱使，看你了。
Was that me? Is that my Amber?
兔子伯爵，
风共鱼行，
别害怕，百发百中。有大家在身边，伤口就不会痛。新兴的家伙，烧起来吧！
踏风，
寒心，看你了。
Oh yeah, the reason why I'm playing this team is because yesterday I didn't have time. I was saying that. That was the train of thought I had lost. I don't know why I bursted. But basically I wanted to build Layla yesterday, and today I rolled to do Amber. So in that sense, I'm being fair to Layla by including her on this team. Although, now that I think about it, Layla and Amber would actually go very well together.
天地的馈赠。
Ooh, someone said to come back here after the quest. And that I will do. Okay. There's no notes here, are there? Are there? Okay, I'll try to remember to come back here after the quest. I wonder why. I wonder if that's fake news or not. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's fixed. Begin the altar offering. Now all we gotta do is make that offering, and what? Okay. Woohoo! We did it! Still, this is a rather familiar iridescent inscription. Is this the famous Jade of Return, then? Wait a second. Isn't this the golden entreaty? It's the same as the one we got at the stone tablet back then. Wow, that really is the case. And you know, a treasure that can suppress the filth of the abyss and a token that can remove curses and disasters do sound somewhat similar. But can this thing really suppress the abyss in Natlan? Paimon's never heard anyone from that Saurian Relics Association mention it before. And since the Jade of Return is just a golden entreaty, could that be why the evil dragon has been targeting us? So it wasn't because it was eyeing the blazed meat stew Paimon had this morning. Looks like the clues are falling into place. But Bona probably doesn't know about the golden entreaty yet. Hey, Bona? Something's not right. I'm sure I've been here before. The Tonatia and the Jade of Return. Yes, we must destroy it. It cannot fall into the hands of that person. Hey, are you okay, Bona? Bona. No. Bona should be long gone. Why am I still here? I see. So that's what's... Careful! Don't come any closer. This is a trap. Huh? Hey, Coco. Wait. Alright, fine, after it. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Oh. What am I even supposed to do? Oh, I'm glad I don't have to actually aim and shoot, because that sucks. This is such an upgrade. I feel like Hoyoverse is trying to show off. Don't even think about running away like that. Evil dragon. You can run, but you can't hide. What the heck? Dragon of the City of Flowing Ash. I love how they gave us a warning. Oh no. Stop it. What? Okay, watch out. I feel like this is way easier than the Valen mode though. I sucked at that one. What the heck? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that. What the heck? Just tap it? She slayed him. Oop.
顺着风的方向。
Track the evil dragon down. Okay. Should I switch teams? I probably should. Because last time I did not do well fighting against him. This one should be fine. Almost. Should I just trust the process? No. Okay, thank frick. Because I know I'm gonna die here. Finally, we've got you this time. Alright, evil dragon. You've pushed your luck twice already, but the third time's not the charm. Now give us back our stuff. Or else we'll show you no mercy. Yeah, that's right. What was that, Coco? Travelers from afar, thank you for bringing me here. That was you the whole time? Okay. O lost king, the cruel night is about to pass, and the chosen of dragons will bring forth the dawn. Now arise, awaken from your nightmare. Kokoik, is that you speaking? But I want to know, who are you? Huh? Who are you talking to? My name is Okkan, once ruler of Natlan, whose mind was infused into the city. When Okkan Natlan's end came, I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul, transforming it into a dragon fury's fruit. I tell, my end is near. I have finally found the chance to save my soul. What are you going to do? The poison, I shall purge it, and then you will... Please tell me I don't have to fight him. Let's just be friends. Aww. Okay. No. This is the one, my old soul. Ugh, it hurts. I don't know if I should save my burst for the end. Oh, yeah, I think I should save. I think I should just go all out. Yeah. Please. How do people run away from these? I can never run away. I think the key is just to wait until that bar thing. So I'll just wait. There we go.
我来保护大家。讲不通就打扁了。阵线。
Now he's naked. Okay. Stop, please. How do other people do this? I'm serious. No, did I lose? I lost. Stop. But this one is way easier than the first one. I think because you don't have to know any mechanics to beat this guy here. Unless there's a phase 2, please no. Akan is his name. Finally, after all these years, I have awakened. Huh? Who are you? How did you gain the ability to speak? What a long journey it has been. Lei, Paimon, it is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, so you still recognize us. Great, so who are you now then? Can Paimon still call you Kokoik? You're Akan then. Huh? Do you mean the Python King? The same one who used to rule all Natlan? But didn't Kokoik turn into that? And it still recognizes us. Wait, doesn't this mean that this is Kokoik's true... Coco, yes, that's what that girl called me. The one who woke me up from the core of Chulel. But I could not save her. Hundreds of years have passed since then, and at last I finally found my old body. Wait, do you mean that Bona awakened you hundreds of years ago? That can't be. We just came on an adventure here with her. She couldn't have been alive for so long, could she? Truly, I could be mistaken. My present memories are as numerous as they are a mess, and I fear I remember things from before far better than my adventures as Kokoik. You won't oppose us, will you? Surely not. That is, if you would still accept me. I once split my mind off to protect the people of Okanatlan. I never expected my spirit and body to both be swallowed up by the abyss, to be used by that person to commit such an awful litany of crimes. Though my sins cannot be washed away like this abyssal filth can, this nightmare has finally come to an end, thanks to you. Who's this person you're mentioning? Bona mentioned that earlier while we were on the Tonatia too. Is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes whom we don't know about? Since you're here, you must have already met that person. You do possess this golden entreaty after all. That's right. In fact, we only got here because that wicked dragon stole our golden entreaty. Hang on. Guess we shouldn't call it wicked from now on, huh? I doubt it cares what you call it. That golden entreaty is very important. Sure is. Based on what Manchu told us before, it can help cure marks. But Bona said that it holds the key to quelling the abyss. The child is right. It can indeed tame the filth of the abyss for all of Natlan, but not in the way that you imagine, which is why I had to hide it on the ship. Huh? What do you mean? That sounds kinda dangerous. Definitely not the sort of thing you'd use willy-nilly. What should we do next then? And another thing. Your companion there, that little Tapetlosaurus. You mean Marx? Yes, Marx is most similar to me. Huh? What do you mean? You look very different. Our bloodlines both contain the Flame Lord's blessing. So I believe that your friend will make the right choice. A golden entreaty is dangerous and important in equal measure, so you must go with it to the sacred mountain, and then, with it... And then, with it what? And then... I cannot quite remember what comes next. Despite having all these memories and many things I wish to say, nothing comes hither to my lips. Is this because I've been plagued by nightmares for so long? No. That person must be stirring the pot again. That tends to happen once you get older. Fine. Anyway, from what Paimon understands, you mean that we'll need to take these 2 tokens over to the volcano, right? Looks like we've got to get marks to the volcano if we want to get to the bottom of all this. My apologies. You've helped me so much, but I couldn't answer your question. That said, there is perhaps one way we could try to get our answer. Please, step into my memories. Huh? Is that your plan? I may have been lost within dreams, but everything that has ever happened in this city has been recorded by my 2 tainted eyes. Since you could sense Kokoik's power, you should be able to sense my memories too. Consider this my way of repaying your kindness. Thank you. We're entering the emo-scape. HSR reference. Hello? Oh, I can move. I didn't know that. My bad. I never thought we'd actually make it this far. This must be the altar of primal flame we were looking for. We can get to the Tonatia through here. Huh. I always figured this ragtag bunch of adventurers we put together would be wiped out before we even reach the top of the next hill. And we owe all that to our hero, the #1 adventurer in the Flower Feather Clan, eh? If he hadn't found the blueprints to Natlan, we'd probably still be wandering lost through some sewer. Let us not bring that up again. How was I to know that this cursed place could foil every single positioning skill I ever learned? By the way, where's our young mystic Liriwu gone off to? I didn't see her when we got up this morning. She might have only joined up with us along the way, but she's come this far, and she's become part of the gang. We can't just leave her in the lurch. You don't have to worry about that all. What? Okay. You don't have to worry about that at all. That kid's just hiding, being scared and all. Last night, I happened to spy her sneaking out. I thought, well, we have no idea what could happen next, so it might be safer to let her hide for the time being. I mean, compared to us fellows, she's just a kid with hardly any experience adventuring, so I found a safe tower in which to set her down. I'm thinking that we should go find her once everything's finished, of course. That is, if we make it back in one piece. Haha. True. I mean, what device was built by a tyrant who plunged the whole nation into the abyss for his selfish desires? Who knows what further traps await us? Plus, that evil dragon is probably lurking in the shadows somewhere, waiting for just the right moment to ambush us. Gotta stay on guard, no matter what. But still, this is all pretty exciting. If the legends about the Jade of Return are true, and we can use it to quell the infernal abyss, then the world can finally take a well-earned rest. 10 years back, when disaster came to Teyvat, even the Pyro Archon sacrificed her life for the cause. It would mean so much if we could obtain something that can rid us of this abyss once and for all. I'm not sure we should hold out too much hope here. If the Python King Okkan has something so powerful, how could the city have fallen into this state? Yo, looks like our hero's back. Now, placing the pyrophosphorite here will summon a guiding spirit to help us navigate. You know what? Once this adventure is all over, let's head back to the Flower Feather Clan and see how that newborn baby girl of yours is doing. We'll paint the town. Her name's Bona, right? That sounds like a mighty cute little kid. Who knows? She might just grow into an even better adventurer than you. And yet, to defeat the threat of evil once and for all was not but naive fantasy, for everything comes at a price. But the ones to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who choose to take advantage of others. Exactly. I'm thinking of a gift for my sister. I think that would be a cool gift. A wall deco of this crazy king. Okay. Must you still wear that laughable mask when you meet with me, Okkan? The time for you to make a choice has come. You have witnessed for yourself the hatred shown towards you by those you consider your people, your brethren. In their eyes, you are no different from any of the evil dragons who ruled over Natlan. Even now, they cry out for a new Pyro Archon to slay you. They simply have yet to understand. Is that so? If you were to ask me, you are the one whose comprehension fails. Your attempt to create a kingdom for humans alone is but wishful thinking. Whether it be Yohualtekutin or the Bishop Kindreds, all have been written into the accords and stitched inextricably into the fabric of this land. You should have accepted the world you live in long ago. Moreover, the blood of the Flame Lord runs through your veins. You have betrayed Xblanc's oath to me, and tried to annihilate my people, but instead, you have opened the door to malevolent forces. How ironic that the human king who yearned to destroy dragonkind is, in truth, the last dragon heir to the blood of the ancient dragons in this, the land of primal flame. Is it hate that drives you, or fear? Be silent. Will you not admit it, then, my beloved son? I feel like I mischaracterized this guy's voice. Without the Flame Lord's blessing, how could you have infiltrated the core of Chulel and stolen the secrets of the dragons? All these years you have lied to others, and to yourself as well. Truly disappointing. I thought you would be the one to slay the Pyro Dragon, ascending the throne of all Natlan and creating a new epoch for all dragonkind, and of course, for all humanity. Humans have no place in the world you've envisioned. A matter of interpretation, I say. Obsession with the individual is a human weakness, just like the fruit of your foolish hysteria, a sign of incomplete evolution. The borders of the world collapse. It begins here, and shall soon spread throughout all Natlan, until Teyvat is wholly plunged into darkness. You have failed, and humanity also. The only way forward is to honor Shibelung's pact with me, piece our golden entreaties together, and activate Huitzilopochtli. Your people, those humans, might not survive the cataclysm, but after the scouring, a civilization will blossom that surpasses both that of dragons and humans. The golden entreaty is no longer here. What? Did you leave it behind on your toy ship then? Truly do you burn your bridges? Do you mean to doom the rest of the world too with these reckless fantasies of yours? Give up, foolish dragon. I will not betray the brave humans who are still fighting on. A world without humans is a world without meaning. You, truly foolish creature, is all you have done born out of some deluded hope? Yes, so long as there's life, there's hope. Be that as it may, it is naught but lingering on in agony. This is precisely what I did not understood about humans. Hope saw you defeat the dragons, and equally it saw you plunge yourself into a never-ending war. It seems you are human through and through. Fair enough, then. This might be the last time we meet. I cannot predict what fate awaits you, but as part of my experiment, I will return to collect your soul. Suit yourself. There are sins I must atone for. To save my people, I sealed my mind into the core of Chulel and fought alongside them within the city. Yet I never thought that my body and soul would turn against me, that I would come to harm even more people. He's meeting his daughter. So that's the truth then. Looks like my suspicions weren't far off. So not only is this not the secret abyss taming treasure, but based on the inscriptions carved into it, it is hazardous and should not be touched. As the world was plunged into disaster triggered by the subterranean kingdom, so amidst chaos was this legend forged. The Tonatia laden with treasure, a jade of return that can cleanse filth. It's all a bunch of bunk. All those adventurers who laid down their lives for this, even my old man. Are you trying to make me feel better? It's okay, Coco. I get you. Even if the legend of some sacred chalice turns out to be false, just setting out on that quest for it makes you a hero. And what's more, it seems we really do have ourselves a monster here. The one behind this, whoever you are. I don't know why you've lured all of us here. But whatever you're on about, it ends here. I might not ever be one of those adventurers whose name shall be etched into the annals of history, but I, Bona, will put an end to this dark passage of history, with Kokoik by my side. In the end, the girl wasn't able to stop everything, nor was I able to save her, but awakened by her hand, I became a seed, and then many cycles later, I met you. Ew. I'm horrified. The nightmares retell a past of blindness and folly. The scorched earth presages a future of bliss and rebirth. Chosen of dragons, you have arrived at last. I have been expecting you for some time. Who are you?
It matters not. What matters is that none may now interrupt our conversation. What do you think? Gorgeous art, no? Tell me, what do you see in this mural?
I see a podium.
What sort of fighting tournament do you speak of? What this painting depicts are the stages of evolution. Evolving out of the primordial elemental creatures into dragons, then evolving step by step into humans, until you step into the stairway to heaven itself. How puerile, how childish.
This child thought that the true history of dragons in Teyvat could be wiped clean with such self-deluded fantasies.
Evolution has always been a concept that belongs to dragons, and dragons alone. To attain a stronger body, to gain even mightier power, we dragons have had to constantly adapt and transform ourselves based on our environment. This is how we survive. However, humans are exactly the opposite. Most of them can barely control elemental forces. The Descender tossed them into Teyvat, giving them the power to change environments to suit themselves. Yet these same weak humans are the ones who ultimately took over Natlan and the rest of the world. While we once mighty dragons, creators of high civilization, have now been relegated to wild beasts and livestock. Do you know why that is?
Mommy told me it's time for bedtime, but let's finish this.
Do you know why that is?
I don't know. Because they have archons backing them?
Ha! Compared to the Sky War I once fought in, these earthly usurpers are nothing. Besides, there are enough of us remaining, even today, to match them and their forces. Instead, this is what I believe, that we dragons are too powerful. We are a race imprisoned by force. The weak worship the strong. Sons follow their fathers. Peons serve their sovereigns. Races that by nature pursue power are bound by the very power that all too clearly orders their societies. After the Pyro Dragons faked death, all that the descendants of the ancients knew was to kowtow before the throne, watching our civilization deteriorate by the day, marching inexorably towards decline. Our race had reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Curiosity about the unknown, compassion for fellow humans, and the subsequent courage to take on something far more powerful than oneself. Despite being mere tributes in vassalage to the dragons and living in precarious circumstances, I knew that one day they would build a mighty civilization of their own. Humans really are something. Indeed, I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had to go and live among them, and through them I hoped to save my race. And so I nurtured my beloved son, a dragon mixed with a human soul, who was raised among the human tribes. He would slay the decrepit old Pyro Dragon and ascend to become the new dragon sovereign. But I did not count on that man, Shibelong, and more unexpected still was the betrayal of my own progeny. Human courage leads them to chase illusory hope and also brings forth terrifying uncertainty, just like the Jade of Return.
So, the Jade, what is it?
Well, if I must, I'd say it's like a beast trap for capturing the lions of Natlan.
Lions? What do you mean by that?
Well, the noblest of beasts, of course, but that doesn't matter. There are no lions in Natlan, and so no jade of return. Humans always love chasing after things that don't exist, so I created this legend for them. To test these legends, I donned masks and traversed their world in different guises. This isn't the first time that we've met, in fact. Of course, I have my foolish, greedy child to thank for this, who devoured enough souls for me to fashion these masks. Don't you find it all fascinating? More like horrendous. Really. I'm of the persuasion that experiments are a must. Khan's betrayal taught me that I still have much to learn when it comes to humans, after all. But I fear that this grace has run thin, and darkness will soon engulf this land. Khan bet once and won, but shall we dragons continue betting with humans like this? Be it humans, or Yohualtekuten, the world will fall into peril again and again because of their inability to resist the dark foe. Chosen of dragons, hope resides within you. This is not the end. Take the token of the oath and go unto the sacred mountain. We shall meet again when all is done, and when that time comes, you shall be the one to decide matters, Marks. This is not the end for you. Take that which is my part and set off on your journey. I believe you shall find the answers you seek at the end of your journey. Ugh, you're finally back. Back to reality. You returned from that memory, so why is Khan still not moving? It's very tired. It's going to need a good long rest. Yeah, you do get tired easily when you grow old. Well, at least it can have a good rest now. Right? Yep. What did you see in the memory just now? You saw Marks, and there was some weird guy with him in the Tonatia? Uh-oh, that might not be a memory, but something that's happening right now. Marks might be in danger. You claim he just said a bunch of weird things, but Paimon's still somewhat worried. Let's hurry back to the Tonatia and check things out. But before that... Oh yeah, the Golden Entreaty. Based on what Khan said, it has incredible uses, but it's also very dangerous and shouldn't be used lightly. We're going to have to tell Bona that. But then, we can't give it to her either, can we? We'll have to take it to the volcano with Marks, though we don't know what to do with it once we get there. About Bona. Oh yeah, you saw her in the memory as well. Guess Khan's right. She really is from hundreds of years ago then. But how did she live for so long? It's like she's adventuring with us for the first time, and it doesn't feel like she's trying to deceive us either. Could it be that she's actually... Let's head back to the Tonatia first. We can talk about this then. Alright, we managed to find the Tonatia, so Bona and her father's adventures won't be considered crazy or groundless stories any longer. Plus, we also got this Jade of Return. Whatever it may be, Paimon's sure it's important somehow. So all in all, this adventure has been pretty meaningful. You've learned something too, Paimon. In that case, let's head back to the Tonatia when you're ready. How? Okay. Pick up. Once the Python King, the Sacred Lord, and the Fell Dragon, fully dragon and fully human, he now slumbers here in silence until the end of time. He's dead? Frick. The Golden Entreaty. I was confused about what this was. A white disc retrieved from the ruler of Cinder City's corroded ruins within Natlan. It is one of the essential tokens required to journey to the great volcano of Tolan and remove the Flame Lord's blessing from the little Tapetlosaur's body, and is said to have been one of the fragments left behind when the Flame Lord's eye was split in two. According to legend, it is said that the ancient Dragon Lord, who once held dominion over all light and wisdom, transformed one of his eyes into a conduit of supreme authority by which all flames might be governed, and that this became his only exploitable weakness.
Good night then. I'll be back tomorrow.